So what's up, everybody? So where do the Yankees stand with 36 games left in the season? Well, number one, they're 72 and 54. So, excuse me, 74 and 52. So with the 36 games remaining, if they went 18 and 18, which is 500, they'd be 92 and 70. I think they'd be probably better off kind of playing consistent, a little bit more on their side of like 660 or something like that. So if they went like 22 and 14, which would give them 96 wins, maybe 96 and 66, I think they'd be in a better position, and they'd be as close as possible to Tampa. So, and unless they plan on, they want to win the division, I think they're going to have to win 100 games, and I've said that recently, or close to 100, because I don't see Tampa really slowing down. So, but we have 36 games left. There's still some things that need to be ironed out, though. Aroldis Chapman is not looking good. Okay, so, I mean, they're going to have to move him down to lower leverage situations and maybe give Johnny Lasagna the closer role until Chapman shows that he deserves it back. I don't care what he's making. So, and Chad Green, you put these guys in, even Wandy. I mean, Wandy's been great. Like Joely and some of these other guys. Holmes. You have Ridings who can come back up, even though he's in the 7-day IL. Hopefully he'll be healthy enough to come back up. But the Yankees have enough bullpen arms to offset Chapman and now Britton, who it sounds like he might need surgery, so he might be done for the season. But he didn't really contribute much this year anyway due to injury, so I'm not really counting Britton in anyway. But may have to go. I mean, I'm trying not to factor in Chapman. So if the Yankees can figure out a way to do it without Chapman being the closer, I think that's what they need to do. So that's the one issue. And the other issue is, can we get DJ hitting a little bit more consistency and a little bit better? We need him to step up. We need Gio and Torres to come back healthy and be consistent players without disrupting significantly the lineup and the rhythm of this team right now. This 11-game winning streak that they're on. So, I mean, neither one of these guys have been a part of it. And the last thing we want to do is throw them guys back in and then throw out Velasquez and throw out Odor or something like that. Both have been critical to this winning streak. So we got to figure out a way to slowly incorporate these guys back into things, if that's the way it's going to be. Or you ride with the hot guys. And that's just the way that it is. And, the last thing you want to do is disrupt momentum. And if the backups are playing better than the starters, so be it. Okay, the goal is to get to the playoffs as a team, not to cater to one or two guys. So, we need, like I said, we need DJ to hit a little bit more consistently. We need those guys, if they're going to come back, to play healthy, and if they're not, to let the other guys play healthy. Let the hot hands ride. We need Judge and Stanton to start going. I mean, we need Judge to heat up a little bit more with Stanton heating up now. And if these guys can ride it together, with DJ turning it on and Gallo, I mean, I would move Gallo down a couple spots in the lineup and move Odor up a few spots to take some pressure off Gallo. But if we can get him moving and Rizzo moving a little bit, that lineup would be deep enough to get through pretty much any starting rotation of baseball. So these are the things that the Yankees, I think, they need to do right now. And obviously the starting pitchers keep doing what they're doing, but we need the relievers to obviously remain healthy and consistent, and we need a couple more bats to join the party here, the offensive party. And, while I appreciate the efforts by all the guys, Gardner, Wade, the little guys, I mean, Odor's he's been massive for this team this year. We need the other guys to be consistent. We need a little bit more DJ. And, and Gary Sanchez is kind of showing life too. Sanchez, him and Judge and Stanton are similar in the fact that if they're hitting the ball to both fields, pull and opposite, and even up the middle, then they're generally either on a heater or they're about to go on a heater. So when Sanchez is starting to hit that ball, he had a clutch opposite field hit last night, and I think he's about to go on a heater. So if we can get Sanchez rolling and a couple of these other guys rolling with Judge and Stanton, who have been playing, I mean, their offense, they're most of the offensive production of this team, along with Odor. We inherited a lot of offensive production with Gallo, but we need him to be consistent here, like he was in Texas. So obviously it means cutting down on strikeouts. So, and the Yankees have improved defensively. Sanchez has been one of those people that's improved defensively, so we need to continue that route. And we need to keep giving the young kids opportunities. And if they perform, keep them there. Let's not disrupt momentum. And that's been my one worry, my one concern is taking out a guy who's been hot for a starter, who's just coming back from a long injury or whatever it is, and disrupting the momentum and the chemistry of the team. That's the last thing we want to do, disrupt the lineup, disrupt the roster, the clubhouse. And I don't think it'll disrupt the clubhouse, but it might disrupt the momentum of the batting lineup and the defense of the infield and the outfield, mostly the infield, because most of the guys coming back are infielders. So things to keep in mind, and I would be very, 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 very wary and just very cautious about how to infuse these guys back into the lineup. It should be very gradual in a way that does not throw things off. So, but that to me is kind of the state of the Yankees where they are right now. So, going into this without expecting anything from Chapman and Britton would be a wise idea, and expecting to ride the hot guys while slowly infusing the other starters back into the lineup would be a good idea, and trying to get Rizzo and Gallo a little bit more consistent with their production, and DJ a little bit more consistent with his production, and just keep the starters healthy and in their groove. And I think the Yankees will be as good as any team in the playoffs. So you guys let me know what you think. Comments down below.